Welcome to Datalynx official YouTube channel. In this video, we will provide an in-depth explanation of the Data Exchange validation rules functionality. To manage validation rules, navigate to the Home menu and select Validation Rules within the Processing Configuration section. Upon selection, the Validation Rule Sets window will be displayed. At the top, you can search for any validation rule sets by entering text related to the selected field and clicking on the search icon. You will see several specified validation rule sets and four main buttons on the right side of the screen. Edit. This button allows you to modify an existing validation rule set. Clicking Edit opens the Validation Rule Set window, where you can change the validation rule set name and the max logged messages fields. Click Save to exit the window. New. This button is used to create a new validation rule set. Clicking New opens the Add New Validation Rule Set window, where you can input the required column values and click Save to finalize and close. Delete. This button deletes the selected validation rule set. Select the desired validation rule set and click Delete. A warning window will prompt you to confirm the deletion. Click Yes to proceed or No to cancel the task. Rules. This button allows you to view and manage the rule messages within a selected validation rule set. Selecting a validation rule set and clicking on Rules opens a new window displaying the available validation rule messages under that set. Here, you can view a list of all available rule messages, allowing you to edit any existing rule message, add new rule message, or delete any unnecessary rule messages. Additionally, import and export buttons are provided to facilitate the import of rule messages from files and export of all rule messages to files. To close either window, select the Close button. Next, we will thoroughly explain how to apply these specific validation rules within the provided templates. To begin, edit an existing template or create a new Data Exchange template. Once the template is open, navigate to the Details menu where you will find the Validation Rules drop-down. Here, you can select a validation rule set to apply all available validation rules under this option. Additionally, select the Record Rejected When Rule is Triggered option. Proceed to the Data Mapping menu and select any sequence to which you want to apply validation rules. In the Source Dataset section, choose any column where you want to enforce the rules. For example, select the postal code field. Double-click on it to open the column detail window, displaying the field's position, name, data type, and other relevant details. Here, you can edit only the test value, which initially shows a default test value. Suppose we want to restrict postal codes to a maximum of 5 digits, in the test value column, enter 12345. From the Validation Rules section, add a new rule by selecting New. This action opens the Validation Rule window where you need to select a rule ID by clicking on the icon, which opens a new window listing all available validation rule messages under the selected validation rule set in the Details menu. Select the length checking rule by clicking on Select. This action closes the current window and returns you to the previous window, where you will see some details filled in the rule ID and message column. Next, enter the formula for this rule by selecting the icon to open the Validation Rule window. As previously detailed in the video Data Exchange inbuilt template functions, you may refer to that resource for a comprehensive understanding of each section within this window. Specify the rule to prevent postal codes exceeding 5 digits by selecting postal code and navigating to the function section. Click the drop-down button under the text category and select the length function. Once the function is selected, you will see some text in the top bar. Click there and complete the code by selecting the greater than sign and entering 5. The function is now ready. Validate it by clicking on the Validate button. Based on the test value provided, 12345, the validation will return false. If the test value is changed to 123456, it will return true and avoid extracting those records more than 5 digit. Close this window and click OK to save the function code. The validation rule is now ready. Click Save to close the window. In the source column window, you can now see the applied validation rule details. Manage this with the 3 buttons provided: Delete, to delete the selected validation rule, Edit, to edit the selected validation rule, and New, to add additional validation rules following the same steps. Click OK to close the window. This way, you can specify numerous validation rules for any available source fields to ensure the extraction of accurate, consistent, and complete data. If necessary, validation rules can be similarly specified for the destination side. To do this, select any processing sequence and double-click on the destination table section. Choose any destination column where you wish to add a validation rule and click the Edit button. This action will open the destination column window displaying all column details. You can add a new validation rule by clicking the New button and follow the same steps as demonstrated for the source side to add a new validation rule. So now we are going to close this window. Once the template is finalized and submitted, you can track processed and rejected records due to validation rules from the Job Details window. Thank you for watching this video.